Hey guys, how are you? I hope you're all doing well. Hey PK, let me finish rubbing this lotion in and I'll jump right into it with you. I hope you're having a fabby dabby day. All right. Yes, Coco baby, maybe. Hey Alexandra. All right. So, hey Turd. All right. What are D's current feelings towards PK? Alexandra, yes, I got you on the list. Hey, amazing me. I got you on the list, amazing me, Alexandra, PK, and Coco Babe. All right, what are D's current feelings towards PK? Coco Babe, you're after Alexandra. Please do not post your questions in the chat until I call your name, just so the chat doesn't get so out of control and I don't have to scroll up so much. You're welcome, and thank you for being here. If you haven't done already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you will be notified when I do go live or when I do post content to the channel. All right. So what are D's feelings towards PK at the moment? What are D's feelings towards PK at the moment? So we got the Nine of Wands. So with the Nine of Wands, you know, they could be losing sleep at night, staying up thinking about you. What are D's feelings towards PK? Two of Swords in the upright to the Hermit. Definitely he's been like introspective. Definitely like maybe he's like been closed off towards you, hasn't been really opening up. He the Sun card. So he does see that you are very bright, very loving, very giving. Um you know, like right at the moment, like with the Page of Swords and the Five of Wands, like I do see like he has been like fighting an urge to come towards you. Hey Marilyn Mike. Thanks for coming in. You know, he's been fighting himself on taking action, like immature action towards you. And I see that it's, you know, like he doesn't want to come at you with like immature, like with the Eight of Cups, like he's definitely up at night, like just, you know, pondering his emotions, weighing everything out, his like thoughts, his feelings. Um, you know, it's what I'm feeling is like I feel like he knows that he needs to communicate with you about where he wants things to go. Um, he does see you as very loving, very giving, very bright. Um, you know, he also sees you as like somebody who doesn't like let others' opinions like affect you on a huge scale. You know, it's like if people come at you with like drama or like any BS, it's like you cut it off quick. Um, the Ace of Cups. So it's like he does see you as like his Ace of Cups, like his, you know, the very passionate person. But it's like also he kind of like fights himself fights himself when it comes to his feelings and his thoughts towards you. Yeah, it's definitely a situation where he does give a lot of thought and feeling into it with the Three of Wands and the Ten of Coins. So with the Ten of Coins being here, it's like in a way, it's like he feels guilty because he's not really giving you exactly what you want and what you need at this moment. And it's like he's constantly like in a mind, like a battle in his mind on how to exactly give you what you want. It's probably I'm getting the feeling it's like, he knows you deserve more than what he's giving you. But at the same aspect, it's like he doesn't know how to like exactly like go about it like in a creative way, whether it be opening up and expressing his feelings or showing his love and gratitude towards you. Um, so yeah, that's what I have for you on this one, PK. I hope it resonated. Come on, I will add you to the list, dear. You're welcome, and I'm glad that resonated. Well, that's good. Hopefully, he'll continue to open up to you, and be able to like find the confidence in order to express his like feelings towards you. All right, Alexandra, go ahead and type your question in the chat, dear. All right, let's get some career advice for Alexandra. Career advice. What does Alexandra need to know relating to her career? All right, career advice for Alexandra. Let's get some career advice for Alexandra. Guys, I'm like having a hard time talking this morning. Hey, Queen of Swords. All right, Page of Swords. Page of Swords and the Two of Cups. Queen of Swords, I will add you to the list, dear. Well, thank you, Marilyn Mike. I appreciate that. So with the Page of Swords and the Two of Cups, it's like maybe there's like, hold on, let's get a couple more cards on this before I speak too early on it. Because I'm getting that there's like, I'm getting a feeling that there's gonna be like an action that you need to take. Hey Rachella. Thank you. Okay, so there's definitely action. So the Ace of Wands just popped out. It's like you need to take action. You're going to be needing to take action into something that's like more fulfilling. With the Two of Cups here. But it's like it's maybe it's not like the right time to take action, or maybe it's like you're juggling two ideas with the Two of Coins here in the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is like new creative endeavors, things that can spark your interest, and you just like run and go with it. But with the Page of Swords here, it's like don't take like premature action towards whatever these ideas are. Because like whatever you're getting ready to birth, it's a great idea. It's the Lover's card, so it's like whatever you're getting ready to like birth and like bring out, don't do it just like right now. There does need to be some more planning going into it, more thoughtful ideas. You definitely do need to protect Because with the Lovers card, that's like the energy I'm getting is like protect your ideas that you are getting ready to give birth to. Protect them, cherish them. Um yeah, so with the Six of Swords here, it's just clarifying everything I said. So like whatever you got going on in your head or like whatever ideas you're getting ready to take action towards, the Six of Swords in reverse. So it's just clarifying and letting me know like right now is not the time to take action towards whatever you're getting ready to put on the table. Mama Lena, yes, I will put you on the list. And the Star card, yeah. So the Star card came out in reverse. Six of Swords is in the reverse. And the Magician. Yeah, definitely protect your ideas and like whatever you're trying to do right now. Make sure like if it's like a brand or something, make sure it's copyright and patent. That way nobody can steal your ideas or, try to ruin whatever you got going on when it comes to this new endeavor you're starting. I hope this is resonating for you. I also can see it going another way is like, with the Three of Cups, so like whatever you're like doing or getting ready to do, or maybe you've started a new project, it's like, I also do see like you questioning yourself a lot and maybe wondering like if this is the right way to go. Because the Three of Cups is in the reverse. It's I don't know if it's because it's like taking off slowly and it's not progressing how you would like it to progress. Just know like when you start doubting yourself, it's kind of like knocking you out. Well, it's not kind of, but if you doubt yourself so much with this new endeavor that you're doing or whatever you're getting ready to start, just go with the process. It may be slow and it may be, like it may not take off like you want it to. But try to keep your emotions and your thought process as like clear as possible. Like there may be times where you get down on yourself, but don't get down on yourself too hard because if I see it with like you being down on yourself and feeling like, hey Ollie, um, like with you getting you down on yourself and like wanting to rush in like pick things up on a faster pace level, um, it's gonna knock you out of balance with your Emperor energy because the Emperor energies are strong, they're determined, they build, they keep going. But just like with every like new idea, new business, there people do get down on themselves and they kind of do beat themselves up a lot, which can make them like lose sight and focus on their dreams and their goals and what they're trying to achieve and do. So try to steer clear from that. That's what I have for you, Alexandra. I hope it resonated with you. You're welcome. All right, Coco Babe, is my application process going well for the house I'm applying for? Going well for the house I'm applying for. I'm hoping they approve me. They asked me for additional documents today. I really want this house. All right, so let me get these cards picked up and reshuffled. I hope you get the new house. Hey, Jasmine. Guys, do know as I see your comments, like the people who are new and coming in, do know that as I see your name pop up in the chat section, I am writing your name down on the list. You know, if the list gets too long and you guys don't want to wait, you know, there's a PayPal donation link. You know, if you do make a $5.55 donation to my PayPal, it skips you up ahead of everybody. So all right, is my application process going well for the house I applied for? I'm hoping they approve me. They asked me for additional documents today. I really want this house. Well, I hope it goes good for you. I hope you get it. The energy surrounding it um the energy surrounding it, I'm feeling that it's good. It just may be a little slower process than what you were expecting. All right, one more shuffle. All right, so is the application process for this house for Coco Babe gonna be good? Woo, 3 of coins. 3 coins and then the death card. Queen of Cups. Page of Coins to the 6 of Coins. 6 of Cups. The 7 of Coins. And the Emperor. All right, so with the cards out here on what I have for you, Coco, is, you know, it's like the Strength card did come out in the reverse, so it's like maybe like you're not really like you're trying to be um it's like you're not like really being patient, and like you've really have got to, like, you know, step back, breathe, relax a little bit. Because the more stress, I feel like the more stress and thought, like stressful thought process you have towards this, the slower it's gonna make your application process go. You know, just step back, breathe, like try not to focus on it as much. I know it's a big deal, like it's like a new journey because we do have the full card out here. Um, but it's like once you step back from like stressing about it and kind of let the process just process and like go with the process with this. Yes, it may be slow, and you know it may be something that you just wish would be over right now. But in the case, it's like they got to verify all your documentations that, you know, that when it comes to, you know, pay stubs, bank accounts, you know, all that. It's like I'm getting a good vibe from it. So it's just a matter. Hey Denise, peace and blessings to you too. It's a matter of you being able to like pull your energy away from and like stop stressing about it in order for this process to go more smoothly for you. That's the biggest blockage I'm seeing for you right now. It is good energy around it. It's just you got to be able to trust and have patience with this process. Yeah, I definitely get that it's a stressful time right now, especially with that. Especially if you had a deadline. Um, you know, application processes, they all have like their own length on how exactly they go about things. Just be patient. I am seeing this application process going well. Um, you know, it may take a little longer than what you want, but just try and like steer clear of like having any stressful thoughts towards it, because it's like, you know, like you want to remain hopeful and in good energy when it comes to this. That way, it actually, you know, it does come in. But the more like negative energy and the stress that you have about it, on, you know, of not getting it, of it not going, and you know, that type of thing, it's going to put more negative energy towards that. So it's like you got to be hopeful and like keep a positive mind state about it no matter how stressful it is. Oh, well, dang. What a time for somebody to go on vacation, huh? I just about took my eye out with a card. Yes, just do know, okay, Rachella. I'll see you when you get back. Yeah, so it's okay, so like in a way with that, it's like okay, so like the stressful energy is like kind of like slapping you in the face. I don't know if it's like your higher self like telling you like if you get like nudges and thoughts of, like in your head or just like when it's quiet, like stop stressing about this. Like you're stressing way too much. You're stressing more than you should. Like calm down, go outside for a walk, like take a couple deep breaths. That's what I'm getting when that card just like hit me in the face. It's kind of like saying, "Hey, like snap out of it." Like hey, Jano. All right, amazing me. If you're still here, go ahead and post your question in the chat. Denise, I added you to my list. Jasmine, I already have you added to the list as well. All right, so what's next for C and Amazing Me? What is next for C and Amazing Me? Also guys, if you guys could if you come in and I add you to the list, if you do need to step away from the live stream, please let me know that you stepped away from the live stream. That way I don't skip you and cross your name off the list. Also please hit like and subscribe. Yeah, Jano, I got you on the list. Come on, you are after Amazing Me. But please hold your question until I get to you. All right. So what is next for C and Amazing Me? Hey, Cheryl. Yes. Denise, I already got you on the list here. What is next for Amazing Me and C? What is next for Amazing Me MC? Ooh. So the Three of Cups came out in the reverse, and then we got the Tower card in the stroke position. You're welcome. So with this, I don't. Ooh, there's definitely been somebody up in their head that's like been up in their head recently about some things. Definitely like trying to ground out their balance. So with this, um, hey Shirley. Luna Sky, I will add you to the list. Shirley, I got you added. Okay, so Amazing Me, what I've seen, what I see so far is, maybe there hasn't been like really that great of like communication, or that, like you guys are not meeting like on the same energetic level, which may be causing arguments and discouragements between you guys. And it's like with the Tower card being in the struggle position, it's kind of like, I don't know if it's you, it could be you, like being up in your head on wondering like what to exactly do with this situation and how to handle it correctly. But it's like you so much just like want to move on past like whatever discouragements. Ooh, that's a good sign. Um, Discouragements, and like you just want everything to go back to like being calm and like peaceful, and like getting along and being able to talk about things in a mature, responsible way, instead of I don't know if there's like been just like little petty things being like thrown around um verbally. And it's like so with the star card in reverse, it's like you just kind of like want to like wipe everything away and just like let bygones be bygones. Like apologies are given, apologies are accepted, but it's like the other person is not like ready to like let things go. Like they're still holding on to things and being petty. It's like you're so much like trying to like be in your Empress energy and like be forgiving and be loving and be caring, and and trying to hold things together, but at the same aspect, it's like there are days like where you get in your head and you get stuck in your emotions on like wondering like if this is something still worth fighting for, or is it just best that I say enough's enough. Like obviously we can't move past like things that we need to move past. Yeah, the Page of Cups, it's like trying to get like a different like perspective and like balance out your emotions and just kind of like going with the flow of things. But it's like you're just done being stressed. You're like done. I'm not one knowing exactly how to make things better when you're like putting all this time and this effort into trying to make things better, and trying to make things work. But it's like you can't do it all on your own. It takes two people to make a relationship work. The Devil card. So it's like there's like some things that need to be cut out and put to an end. It's like letting go of like whatever may have happened here recently in the past, and like forgiving each other, and looking at it as like, okay, we're humans, we make mistakes. This is a learning lesson. Like how do we accept it and look at it in a positive way and take the lesson from it and move forward. The Four of Swords, King of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Five of Cups. Yeah, that just clarifies that you are holding on to stuff that no longer serves you. And I get that, like, letting go is hard. It's hard for all of us to let go of people, especially when we love them, the Lover's card. It's like, but when it comes down to, like, or like with the Moon card here, it's like, are you going to continue to hold on to things that have already happened, that are in the past, that you guys have already talked about? And it all depends like on how deep of a level that you guys have talked about it to actually really get a good understanding of one another and where each person was coming at in this situation without blaming the other person, if that makes sense. It's like, two people coming together and sitting down and taking accountability for their own actions in the situation and coming up with a positive solution. So you guys are both able to move forward and, reciprocate the emotions and the feelings and the love and get back on track to where you guys were. Or it's like, are you going to continue to hold on to things and let it ruin your relationship even more? And with the high priestess here, it's like with the high priestess here, it's like you already know what you need to do. It's like with the high priestess being here, it's like you already know what you need to do to get grounded back out, to realign with like your emotions and your thoughts. You know what you need to do as a person. Now, it's a different story of, like when there's another person in the picture and it's like you guys are trying to co-create with each other in the universe and like make it like happy and loving and granted all relationships have up and downs, um but it all comes down to like, can you forgive yourself for holding on to what somebody else's actions caused you to feel? Like that's the question you need to sit with yourself right now is, can I really forgive this person and myself for letting their actions have so much emotional control and hold on me to where I'm unable to recognize where I've messed up or where I need to work on in order to move forward and try and make things work and work on things as a couple. So that's what I have for you on that one, dear. But it's like, and like when you do sit down and have the conversation, sit down and have the conversation with, and like not only listen with your ears, but listen with your heart. Because I honestly believe like if you actually like sit down and you're able to open up like the ears in your heart and actually feel the emotion and have sincerity of where like the other person may be coming from, but not only that, but for yourself, it opens up the whole like your relationship to a whole different level. Exactly. Be open to what they have to say. If they're talking, I know it's so hard. Like it's because I have an issue with it. It's like when somebody's like trying to express their feelings and their ideas and their emotions, it's, you got to be able to listen without speaking. Because sometimes that's like all we need when it comes to relationships is the other person, just listening, not saying anything, just listening. So it's like when they're talking, try and like keep that in mind. Like listen open-mindedly and open-heartedly to what they're saying, and like wait until they're done talking and they've expressed their side to respond. Yeah. And then like in the meantime, like have a conversation with yourself on like a way on how like you can be productive in the relationship, and work on letting things go within you and forgiving yourself for like holding a grudge and letting animosity you know continue to come between you guys. Yeah, don't cut him off, because that makes him feel like his feelings and his emotions and his ideas are are not welcome. So do your best on letting him express himself. I know it's hard for us women to be like, nope, 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 and just like cut people off. But it's like he needs to be able to come to you and openly express things that's bothering him without you telling him he's wrong for feeling that way or he's wrong for thinking that way. Because, he's coming to you to express his side of things from his perspective for how he sees things and how he feels things. So don't discredit him on the way he perceives things. There's 7 people in front of you, Shirley. But that's what I have for you, dear. I hope everything like starts going better. You know, what is Mr. White's current feelings towards me? Does he consider on giving me the funds, please? All right. Is there going to be... Is Mr. White going to uphold financial promises made? No, I don't want to say that. Hold on, let me think of a different way to reword this. Yes, Yogurt. You're welcome, Coco baby, and I appreciate you coming in here. Um, all right. Does Mr. White plan to uphold his bargain? No. Does Mr. White plan to uphold his promises towards Simone? Does Mr. White plan to uphold his end of the deal with Kimon? The Ace of Coins and the Queen of Coins. So yes, I do see that he, with the Ace of Coins and the Queen of Coins here, yes, I do see that, in due time the funds will be released to you. Kimon, you know, with the Queen of Coins, with the Queen of Coins to me is like, somebody sees you as a good investment. Um, they do. It be with the Eight of Wands here, be expecting communication from him. On this subject, it's like they have like given it some thought and lots of thought and consideration with the Hermit card here. They're because we got the Hermit the Four of Swords, the Ten of Coins, the Knight of Cups. So it's like they know that by like moving forward and doing this and holding up their end of the bargain, it's gonna make things go more smoothly. They do see it as like a good and a wise investment. It's just a matter of them getting out of their head and balancing things out emotionally and physically and in the right time and in the proper way. I don't know if it's like the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So I don't know if it's like, like the reason why they're like taking their time on like transferring the funds or giving you the funds is because, this Three of Swords and this Ten of Swords energy. So it's like, I don't know if they've been like backstabbed or betrayed, or if they've like been put in like sketchy situations before when it's come to financial situations with other people. I do see them like working out of these feelings. Destiny, yes, I will add you to the list, dear. So it's like I don't know if like when it's come to other financial situations, they've been like, screwed over, they've been taken advantage of by other people. So it's like, they do see you as like a wise investment, with the Ace of Coins and the Queen of Coins. Um, it's just them working through their own internal issues that they got going on, which is making this process a little bit longer than you would like. So that's what I have for you, Kimon. All right, Queen of Swords, are you still in the live stream, dear? You're welcome. Queen of Swords, are you still in the live stream? All right, thank you for remaining present. I'm just tapping a couple things in the chat real quick. Okay. Queen of Swords. Is Jay missing the Queen of Swords? Is Jay missing the Queen of Swords? All right. The World card, the first card out, Judgment. Three of Wands. The Death card. Six of Coins, being more balanced, equally in tune with nature, giving, carefree, lighthearted. The Magician. Ace of Cups. The Hermit, doing some deep introspective thought. Thinking, the Page of Cups. And the High Priestess. Okay, so, all right. So, Queen, what I am getting here with this, ooh, man, these cards on the bottom of the deck are all good. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we had the Star, Three of Cups, the Emperor, the Five of Cups, Four of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Hangman. So it's like this separation that you guys are going through. Um, I'm getting a feeling that they do miss you because the Ace of Cups is out here in the upright, and next to that is a Magician. So it's like, things like had like come to like a stagnant. Like, I don't know if you guys have been separated. I don't know if you guys haven't been in communication for like a couple months. But it's like I'm getting the vibe that this separation was needed. Um, it was a regrouping, recalibrating, getting things like realigned with oneself that you guys both had to go through in order to get this new start, this with the star card. In order to come back into like a Three of Cups energy, the Emperor, somebody who goes after what they want. This time of separation happened because, there was a lot of like Five of Cups energy going on. Um, you know, just hanging on to old things like doubt, like regret, um, not like really aligning to oneself as like, one would want. So with the death card here, I am seeing that it did happen for good reasons, not a negative reason. It's like somebody felt like unbalanced in the situation, whether it be you or him. And so there was a time where, there was like some isolation, self-isolation, introspection, reevaluation, bringing balance back into one's life with the Six of Coins here. Um, but it's like, yes, they do miss you. Only time will tell if it's like something that can like really come back together, like when you guys are both ready. I do get a really good energy from it. Oh, you're good, Denise. I haven't got to you. You're a ways down the list. Um, but it's like, the Four of Wands here. So it's like they still do have feelings for you. They do think about you a lot. They do care for you. Um, so that's what I have for you on this one, Queen. I hope it resonated. Hey, Berto. How are you, Berto? I'm good, doing the same thing. You're welcome, Queen. Thanks for popping in and saying hi, Berto. All right, Mama Lena, are you still in the live stream, hun? Berto, I already added you to the list. I added you as soon as I seen your name pop up. Um, Jasmine, Ollie is before you. So there's one person ahead of you. Guys, please do hold your questions until I call your name. Mama Lena, are you here? Okay. Mama Lena does not seem to be here. Ollie, are you here? Ollie, are you here? Hey, Iceman. I do want to say again, thank you for all my returning subscribers here, and thank you to all my new subscribers. Iceman, I did get you on that list as soon as your name popped up. Um, um, all right, Ollie is not here. Jasmine, go ahead and type your question in the chat. All right, I can feel confused right now. I want to get out of this confusion related to almost every aspect of my life, be it family, friends, career, love. I have so many things in mind to do, but I am stuck. Okay. All right, we're going to do this. I'm going to use the Oracle cards. Some Soul Journeys Oracle cards, and then I've got a feeling to use my handmade cards as well. So, all right. So, what does Jasmine need to know in order to get out of this stuck energy? Why is she stuck in this stuck energy? Relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So it's like, okay, so the main thing when it comes to relationships is like there's like some people that you know you need to let go of, that you may be refusing to let go of because A, they're not serving your higher purpose and they're not helping you emotionally, mentally, and physically grow and spiritually evolve. So that could be a reason why you're kind of like feeling stuck when it comes to certain people in your life, or like things aren't just going anywhere. Worry in the reverse. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So I see like with you, like with the worry in the reverse, it's like you're really starting to realize like worry, holding on to any worry and like holding on to any like regretful actions that you may have gone through or may have done in the past doesn't change the situation. What changes the situation is you being aware and you acknowledging it and you accepting things for what happened in that situation and learning from it and moving on. So it's like you with like things like if things are kind of like haywire with like certain like aspects of your life, it's like you got to be able to find the gratitude no matter what and no matter how like stuck you're feeling. And maybe that's a lot of the reason why you're feeling stuck also is because like you kind of feel like the things you have are not what you want anymore. Um oh, I'm sorry. That does suck. Um it's like it may be like where like if you're stuck, maybe it's like time to like sit with yourself in silence if you can and like meditate and like really think of like what you want out of life and where you go, or like do some deep introspection on like what you need to change within yourself and not like and stop worrying about like how other people or like how you can change people around you to make you feel more comfortable. It's like when people come around us and we get uncomfortable with ourselves. Hey, Buff Carrot, it's like okay, so I believe because I've experienced things like this too. It's like the universe and God or whatever you believe in, um, they'll put people around you and surround you with people to make you feel uncomfortable, to break you out of your shell, to help you build that backbone, to help you build that self-confidence, um, to help you like it's because like you got to build up your self-confidence in order to set boundaries. Maybe that's what you're needing to do is set boundaries with this person and be like, no, like this is not healthy. You need to respect my boundaries. You need to appreciate me, put some respect on my name, treat me with respect, You know, don't be doing these things around the house, around my house, because you know I'm not a comfortable. I'm uncomfortable with it. I don't appreciate it. It's disrespectful. So it's like I'm also seeing that you know, by you being in this uncomfortable situation with this person in your house, you're really needing to persevere through it in order to gain self confidence. See, boom, self confidence. Because that card fell on the floor, and you know, I said self confidence before I even seen it, because it was face down on the floor, and so I just whoop. Anyways, um, so it's like you have like this person that you have around you in your energy. It's like somebody who is definitely they may belittle you, or they, you know, they may speak down to you. They might cut you down. They may say, "Oh no, what you have to say it doesn't resonate, or it has no meaning. It has no weight, no depth to it." But in all actuality, it's like when they cut you down, it's because you know they see something within you that they don't want you to recognize. Um, you know, you definitely need to trust your inner voice, because I'm getting the feeling is like, you know, when you get down, it's like you get these like random thoughts in your head of, you know, it's like, okay, you know, like somebody will say something to you, it's like you get a thought in your head of like, you know, like being able to like cut through the bullshit of like, you know, no, that's what they like really mean, but they're doing it this way to actually like really cut me down. But it's like they're going at it in a they're trying to play you for naive is what I'm feeling. Grief. I understand that losing something isn't an opportunity to appreciate it. So I don't know if it's this is your house that they're living in with you, like if it's like you let this person move in with you, or if it's you moved in with this person. If it's your place, if you're on the lease, if you're like, you know, if it's your place because you pay for it, you know, it's you got to set boundaries, and if the boundaries are not appreciated and respected, it's like, hey, that's when you need to step in and you know, really think of like what's going to be better for yourself. You know, because you can't blame anybody else for your well-being but yourself. So it's like you've got to really take accountability for like this situation and your scenarios and like things that are going on around you and how they're making you feel. So it's, you know, and maybe like this person is like going through their own things, so they're kind of like taking things out on you, or you know, maybe vice versa. Oh, it's your parents, so you know, like maybe like just sit down and be like, hey, you know, like sometimes like when you come across me, like approach them about it, but do it in a respectful, understanding way. You know, but even at that, like even if you do that and they don't accept it, and if they don't respect it, you know, try to keep your distance from this person. You know, but then again, like try not to like trap yourself in your room. You do need to get out and get some fresh air. Like go sit out on the porch if you can, if it's possible. Go sit out in the backyard if you can, if it's possible. You know, just like if you go in the kitchen and you know and you use stuff, you know, just pick up after yourself. You know, make sure you're not trying to get in their way if they're like short fused and tempered, because that's like the feeling I'm getting is that this person's like short fused. Um, you know, and here's a good one with you for you. So just because they don't agree with your idea or way of doing things doesn't mean you have to coincide. Your ways work for you and their ways work for them. So it's like, you know, maybe they have a different way of doing things and you have a different way of doing things. And maybe that's something that like you guys both need to come into acceptance and understand that, okay, you guys are both different, like polar opposites. You know, one person does things a different way, you do them, and that's okay. Like, you don't have to do things their way just because it works for them. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like accepting that everybody has their own differences and their different challenges, and they go through different things on a daily basis. You know, maybe that'll help like alleviate some of that tension that you're feeling around the house. So that's what I have for you, Jasmine. All right, Denise, if you are still here, hon, go ahead and post your question. You're welcome, and God bless you too. Just so you guys know, I don't know how much recording time I have left on my StreamYard, so if it does cut me off, I will definitely fix it as quick as possible and jump back on live and pick up where it does cut me off, just so you all are aware. Um, there is 5 people ahead of you. All right, so for Denise. Hey, April. uh, April, thank you for tuning in, coming over and saying hello to my tiny toes. Thanks. Actually, straightened my hair today. I've been afraid to straighten it because, I've dyed my hair so much lately. I didn't want to add the heat fryage to it. All right. All right. So for Denise, what are chances current intentions towards me? What are chances current intentions towards Denise? What are chances current intentions towards Denise? All right. Ooh, 9 of Wands. Um, what are chances current intentions towards Denise? Ooh, definitely okay, so it's definitely like something that like there's an imbalance going on because I got the 9 of Wands, the 6 of Coins in the reverse, and then the 5 of Wands. So it's like I don't know. Well, thank you. I don't know if it's like there's been some like arguments and like fighting going on. There's definitely like no, because the Temperance in reverse, like so there's cards out here with like that, talk about balance and like being in tune and being like giving and caring, and they're in a reverse, so it kind of does like have me concerned, like maybe they've got some like in like some like things going on in with themselves. So it's like with the Ace of Wands, it's like they don't know really how to come correctly towards you just because they've got like their own things going on, like whether it may be like maybe they're going through some like, because the Queen of Cups is out here, so maybe they've been in their emotions a lot lately, and so I don't know if it's that they've been distanced towards you and like kind of closed off and not really, like really communicating. The 7 of Coins, it's like, so like maybe they're like battling on exactly how to like approach you. Maybe it's like to move things to a higher level. It's like I do see it's like an internal battle with inside them that they're going through. Six of Wands, the Justice. So it's like they definitely got to balance things out and stop like battling the heart and their mind. They also know that they can't come, yeah, the Devil card. So it's like they've got to cut some toxic stuff with them. Whether it be like, like they're emotionally beating themselves up. I don't know. I hope it's not addictions. Maybe they, could drink a little too much or they could smoke a little too much weed. So it's causing, if that's the case, like, so it's causing like an emotional and uh an imbalance between their thoughts and their emotions. So, it's like that being said, like the Emperor energy. So it's like maybe if it's something like they're really working on, because the Four of Cups is out here and that speaks of boredom. Maybe they're also, I could see it going this way also. Maybe they're thinking of like ways to like bring spice back into this connection. Because the Four of Coins, it talks about boredom. Um, and so it's like maybe like you can think of ways to like bring spice and like, bring that spark back in between you guys. That might help with what's going on between you guys. So like if he's a person that, um that gets bored easily, then you definitely like you guys definitely gotta like come up with ideas. You gotta like take it to the next step. Come up with like fun, creative, like spicy ideas. Whether it's like, going out on different dates or trying new things, going out and trying new food. Um, maybe it's like trying to like bring out his like inner child, his childlike energy about him, to where it makes him up and it breaks him past that boredom. And just connect with him on that childlike energy. So that's what I have for that on that for you, Denise. I hope things balance out. I hope you guys can like connect and bring that spark back to your relationship. Um, just give him some space right now. Let him like work through what he's going through. If it comes back around, it comes back around. If it, even if it just comes back around on a friendship level, be appreciative of that. You're welcome. But it's like, some people got to step away for a minute just to regain clarity and a new sense of direction on exactly where they want relationships to go. And, that's perfectly fine and okay. I am a big supporter. And, like, if you need your space, if you need to think, if you need to recalculate things, go for it. Um, you know, Jano, are you still here? Jano, are you still in the live stream? Are you still in the chat? Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a quick pause. I got the Maury show playing in the background. Oh. Cheryl, if you're still here, go ahead and type your question in the chat. Daisha, yes, I hope I said your name right. Yes, I will add you to the list. Please hold your question until I get to you. Cheryl, if you are still here, go ahead and type your question in the chat. Guys, if you are new here, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Definitely hit that notification bell so you are notified when I do go live again. Deja, there is quite a few people before you. You know, if you would like, if you don't want to wait and you want to skip the line, you can make a PayPal donation to skip the line. There is that choice also. Okay. Hold on. I'm almost back to the list. I'll let you know how many. So Deja, there are 7 people ahead of you. Guys, do you know if Himanshi, yes, you may be added to the list. If you guys would like an in-depth like personal reading, feel free to reach out to me at the email that I posted in the chat. It's $20 personal readings. Okay, so Cheryl is not here. Not present in the chat. Okay, so Shirley, go ahead and post your question if you're still here. I'm trying to get it, Berto. I'm doing my best. Shirley, if you are here, go ahead and post your question in the chat. Woo! That's awesome. 222. That's a good one. You know, there is a thanks, April. um Hi again, April. You know, with the 2/22/22 portal coming up in February, like, man, I got a good feeling of like great like energy shifts like coming for lots of people in the collective. Um, you know, whether it be like in love, whether it be like work situations, you know, people getting their own like ideas up off the ground. I do have a feeling that is going to be awesome for a lot of people. All right, Shirley is not responding. So Luna, if you are still in the chat, go ahead and post your question. Yeah, I just called you, so go ahead and post your question, hun. Again, guys, I don't know how much like recording time I have left on my StreamYards. So if it does cut off, I will definitely fix it as fast as possible and jump back online. Shirley, you were before Luna. Luna, I will grab you next. Shirley just popped in. So, Shirley, go ahead and type your question in the chat, and I'll answer it real quickly and then move on to Luna. Guys, I straight am looking like a homebody. I always look like a homebody though, but have you taken it to a mechanic, Shirley? Or is it not drivable? All right. Any advice on this car situation for Shirley? Any car advice for Shirley? Aw, thank you, Berto. All right. Any advice for Shirley on this car situation? All right, Shirley. So the first thing I'm getting, like, if your finances are in order and they're in the right place and it's feasible for you, um, especially if it's like you've taken your car to a mechanic numerous times, and you're just like getting discouraged and like you're getting frustrated and like you're spending more money on a mechanic, and that money you could like, if it's feasible, go ahead and get a new car, like a reliable car, one that that's going to get you from point A to point B, and continue to save money. That way, when it does come time and you do have the extra funds to get a more decent vehicle. Because it just at this point it sounds like you're spending more money on a mechanic than I don't know if you can like if there's like a different mechanic you can take it to get like a deeper like have it like looked at like completely, and maybe they didn't like hook up, maybe they forgot to hook up something. If you can find a cheap, affordable like used car, one that's more reliable than yours and you don't got to worry about it breaking down and put money away and then like maybe like you can sell the one that you're in now after getting a new one. Hey Steve, I am. I hope you're having an awesome day as well. Um, you know, get a new car. Hey Ratisha. I will add you to the list. Um, yeah, especially if it's like a foreign car. Yeah, it's like you're spending more money on taking it to the mechanic that you're taking it to, and maybe that mechanic's not really specialized in the type of car you have. Um, it probably wouldn't hurt to get into a used reliable car. And either like save up money to take it to a proper mechanic who can help you diagnose the issue with your car. Um, Diesels, they are a little more spendy when it comes to parts, but they do run a lot better than gas engines. Um, but that's like all options you're gonna have to be able to like look at, especially when it comes to your finances, on what's going to be more suitable at the time, if it's diesel or if it's just a gas engine car. Um, mm. But at the same time, like, yeah, they could be all like um educated in like the in foreign cars, like European cars. But it's also the same aspect. Like I do know mechanics like to give women the runaround because they think women don't know what they're talking about. And so it's like they'll give them the runaround just to like, eat money out of their pockets. So that is something you do got to be careful too when it comes to mechanics and being a female. So, just try look at what you can do into getting a reliable used car until you can get this one figured out. If you can't get it figured out and if it's something you really don't want to hassle with, try and make your money off the car by selling it. Maybe by putting it up on like Facebook Marketplace, you can get a little more money out of it than when you paid for it. And sell it to somebody who has the time and the money and the energy to, really diagnose what's really going on. So with like the with I so when it comes to used like reliable cars, if especially if you're going to a dealership and you're a female, like I'm sorry, but all dealerships and all mechanics will try and play one over on females. I did pull cards on your one question. Um, but if you want me to pull cards on another question, I don't like doing back-to-back readings for people because there is a list. So if you was wanting another reading on a different question, especially when it comes to a used car, feel free to hit the PayPal, and I'm more than willing to answer two questions for you. Uh, hey Charlotte. So it's like take somebody on your first question. The cards on the first question, there was the Seven of Cups, the Three of Wands in reverse, and that alone was like, Charlotte, yes, I'll add you to the list here. Um, it was telling me that, like it's like you're tired of fighting with the whole entire situation all the way around. And it's definitely better to look into options instead of like going back to the same mechanic and pouring money out of your pockets because all you're doing is just wasting your money on a shop that's not helping you. Himinchi, you got 6 people ahead of you. I am. I hope you are too, Charlotte. But Shirley, that's what I have for you on that one. If you're welcome. But when you do go to look at a new and used car, take a somebody with you that's not gonna let like you get like screwed over by a dealership. All right, Luna, go ahead and post your question. I'll actually just scroll up. Luna, if you're still here, I am on you now, dear. All right. What does the year 22 have in store for Luna and her boyfriend, Luis? What does the year 2022 have in store for Luna and her boyfriend Luis? You're welcome, Shirley. What does the year 2022 have in store for Luna and Luis? All right, Luna. So the current energy for your guys' 22 reading, 2022, it is the present energy is the world. It's like you guys are trying to get things up off the ground and trying to like get things rolling and moving in a positive direction. You know, so with February, I'm seeing this as like, it's like you guys are like you guys maybe like you guys could be moving to a different location. You guys could be moving in with each other. Moving on like to calmer waters, moving on to bigger and better things. Um, and then we got the Queen of Cups in reverse here. So it's like okay, so like how I'm seeing like this whole year play out for you guys is like there's gonna be like times where your guys' emotions like may be off balance and like they may be high or they may be low or just like up and down like a roller coaster. Um, and those emotions can be running high. I don't know if it has to do with, like maybe like family members are trying to come in and, you know, cause imbalance and say things like about your guys' relationship. Maybe like not, maybe everybody may not agree with it. I also take this 10 of coins in reverse as like, maybe there's like some financial struggles like throughout the year. Um, but I see like if financial struggles do come up, I with the page of coins here, it's like I do see you guys like being able to balance everything out and like start anew and like keep your foot on the ground when it does come to like financial situations. There may be like a lot of communication like on a deeper level coming in between you guys with the Eight of Wands here. It's like, and even if like, there's like things in up, like things that like, cause imbalance within your guys' relationship with the Three of Swords here. I see like, if it is people like from outside sources coming in and like trying to cause issues and come in between you and Louise. I do see you guys like being able to cut through it and work through it. and not letting it really affect you guys here with the Three of Swords. Um, it's like this I this year with the Hangman and the upright, it's like, you guys are going to be connecting on a deeper level and getting a deeper understanding of exactly who you guys are to each other and exactly where you guys want to go with this, especially with the Two of Cups here. So it's like getting a deeper understanding for you know, like what the other person likes, like the quirks and the likes and like the dislikes, and being able to like work with that mutually on a level to where it's loving, caring, and to where it brings like spice and adventure and different aspects into the relationship. There is maybe a period of time like where you guys, just like stay inside, like you guys really don't go out and celebrate much. Like you guys are probably gonna, like, I see it also as like you guys pulling away from like certain energies that you surround yourself with, just to try and like keep your guys' relationship balanced, and maybe um being like more open and like communicating, and just like talking things over with one another, and it's kind of like if he has plans, like he includes you in those plans, and like vice versa, or like if you want to go have a girls' night and you discuss it with him and he's like, oh, it's I don't feel like it's like a good night for it, or maybe can hold off until like there's more money to do so. um so that's what I see. It's like you guys are like cutting out things that like cause interferences and like don't really like work with you guys, and bringing more balance into your guys' situation and bringing more love, and it's like more of like an agreeing energy that you guys are going to be like focused on. So that's what I have for that. Luna, I hope it resonated. I hope you could take something out of it, and apply it to this new coming year. And it's like the energy that you guys are vibing in is like determined and focused. Like, it's just like you guys are trying to build better, do better things. Hey, Ty. Okay, thank you, Charlotte. Yoga, are you still in the live stream, dear? Ty, I added you to the list. It is open live reads, free live reads. Just know that if you do not want to wait in line, if you want to skip ahead of everybody, the PayPal donation is there for that purpose. If you just don't feel like waiting for everybody, if you just want to like go ahead and get a fast reading and move on with your day, that's completely understandable and fine. That's why the PayPal donation link is there. You're welcome, Luna. Yoga, I did see yours. I do want to say thank you everybody who has been staying present this whole time. All right, so what are Taurus's feelings towards Yoga? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. If I'm slaughtering it, I'm so sorry. Um, okay. Um, what are Taurus's feelings towards Yoga? Judgment to the Three of Swords, to the King of Swords, to the Three of Wands. To the Knight of Swords. So I'm seeing, you know, it's like they have this strong like desiring urge to take action towards you. Um, I am feeling like it's an action towards you to communicate something, to balance the situation out here with the Six of Coins, to bring more love into the situation. I can also see it as like, you know, maybe there is a situation that got going on that they need to call judgment to, and you know, maybe it's like walking away from somebody to, you know, take action towards you on their thoughts that keep them stuck up at that keep them up at night. But it's like they're struggling to take the right action towards you, which is causing an imbalance and causing, you know, like, you know, some like feelings of like feeling like not good enough. Um, you know, but the Lovers card out here, so it's like I also see it as like, you know, they view you as somebody who is balanced, somebody who's able to like, maybe you've gone through a lot of heartache and like a lot of backstabbing energies in the past. Um, you know, and they see that you know, you move on to bigger and better things like easily, like you don't hold grudges, you don't hold on to things. Um, and so, and you know, that's why this Lovers cards out here, you know, and maybe it's because you balance out a side to them, you know, that nobody else can balance out, like you help balance out. The High Priestess. So it's like, and the Page of Swords. Like, so it's like they know they cannot take immature action towards you. And so we just had the Ace of Cards, like the Ace of Cards come out in the upright. So not the Ace of Cards. Wow, I said that all messed up. I'm sorry. Yes, Berto, divine timing. So the Ace of Swords so when the Ace of Swords popped out, it landed on the Three of Swords. So it's like, you know, with that, it's like they need to cut out like any like sneaky negative energy or, you know, sneaky behaviors that they got going on, and really come to you and be blunt and tell you what they want on whether or not it's something they want to pursue. Um, you know, and if it's something that, you know, he wants to pursue, if it's something that you guys can Florida's getting colder. Well, I'm jealous because it's snowing. There's snow on the ground where I live, Birdo. Um, you know, and like really get back into this like Three Cups, like celebrating energy. You know, and just like really enjoying each other's time that you guys are with each other. So you'll get that's what I have for you. I hope it resonates. You know, I hope things work out for the best. Destiny. Oh, thank you, Charlotte. Destiny, go ahead and post your question in the chat. You're welcome, you'll get. Berto, you're after Destiny. Okay, go ahead and post your chat, your question, dear. Himanshi, no, no, you did not miss your turn. You're still quite a ways down the list. Ooh, I just got sage smoke right in my mouth. All right. Are things really over between me and the Leo? Is there hope for our connection? Hey, Festus. Are things really over between me and the Leo? Is there still hope for our connection? Three of Wands. Five of Wands, the Justice in reverse. Seven of Wands, building with the Emperor. Judgment. Knight of Coins. Being on guard, being guarded, taking precaution. King of Wands, deep thoughts, well-calculated thoughts. Moving, Five of Coins, definitely getting out of feeling left out in the cold. I'm definitely tired of feeling like, like feeling like you're battered and beaten and not appreciated. And with the Eight of Coins here and the Page of Swords in the reverse. So it's like not taking any, like, no thoughts of taking action with the Six of Wands. No, like, it's like, Destiny, is this like the same Leo that we've been discussing in previous ones? Page of Cups. It's like this situation has definitely got you like trapped and like tied up like in your emotions for sure. With the Page of Cups there. Two of Swords, you need to be able to like cut through the bullshit. The Three of Swords, letting go of any heartache, pain, backstabbing, like sneaky energy, to start over with the full card. So it's like this ending is like what you're feeling and what you're going through. In order to have a new beginning, it's like, there's a tower moment that happened because there was a lot of sneaky betrayal going on with the Three of Swords here. And it's like coming to a point like where you need to like cut through the bullshit and like, take the rose-colored glasses off and see the situation for what it is. Because, hey, Becky, um, it's like if you want things to move forward, it's like both of you guys got to stop with like the sneaky. I don't know if it's like him sneaking or if it's like the reason why things are going like that is because you guys are talking to people in like when you guys are together and within this relationship. It's like you guys were talking to people who could potentially uh come in between and cause problems. That's the big thing I'm seeing on here going on here. So it's like, there was communication going on with like other people that, were a potential threat to the relationship. I don't know if it's on both ends or just on one end. Um, but if it's, and it's like you got to be able to like cut through like the bullshit when it comes to being like stuck in your head. Like, and maybe the reason like why you're stuck in your head is because you're not like identifying the emotions and the feelings that you're feeling at the moment. So, hey, Sai. um, so it's like you got to be able to take that leap of faith and like work through your emotions that you're feeling right now. Um, if it's something like he's not willing to communicate with you on, if it's something he's no longer willing to work on you with, like the best bet. You too, Sai. Thanks for coming. Um, it's kind of like you have to come and call quits to yourself of feeling like trapped in your head about this situation. Because here's a good way to look at this situation. A, is it going to help you grow? Is it, if you need to sit by yourself sometime and like really think of and process the emotions and feelings that you're having right now and everything that, possibly went wrong. Or like, if it's something that they do want to work on, like reach out to them and ask them like, hey, is this something we can work on? Like, I know we both are human, we make mistakes, like we're not perfect. And like the things that went on, is it something that's like fixable and, easy to be forgiven, or if it's not. But at the same time, it's like you got to know when enough is enough for you and be able to move on past this situation completely. Because if it's something that's like jeopardizing and putting your boundaries, your self-esteem, your self-respect, and what you really stand for, if it's like compromising it, is it really worth continuing to compromise who you are? Becky, did you want a reading, love? So I got you on the list. Guys, hold on. I'll be back. Hi, Lisa. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm back. You're welcome, Destiny. Sorry, I had to run downstairs real quick. All right, Berto, go ahead and uh post your question in the chat if you're still here. Hi, Lisa. I love you too. Have fun. Um, all right, Berto, go ahead and type your question. Becky, you just say reading and I'll add you to the list. I'll add you. Okay. General reading for the rest of January for Berto. What's going on for the rest of the month for Berto? All right. What does Berto's guides need him to know for the rest of the month? Berto's guides, please come forward and help me. All right. Berto's guides. What does he need to know for the rest of January? Iceman is after Berto's side. All right. Berto's guides. What does he need to know for the rest of January? All right. Berto's guides. So the Justice card is the first card out. So, maybe if it's getting clarification, getting justice to a situation that you really want. You're welcome. All right. Berto's guides. What does he need to know for the rest of January? Getting justice in order to take action. That's gonna bring you out of this Eight of Coins energy. Feeling like, constantly beating yourself up, feeling battered and like torn down. So it's like, there's a situation that's coming in that's going to bring you justice. Whether it's, communication of some sort that's going to bring you that justice in order for you to move forward in a situation. And like by moving forward in this situation or away from this situation, it's going to pull you out of this, this Eight of Coins energy, like struggling. And then we got the Ace of Coins. So, maybe there could be like a pay raise with the Ace of Coins. Maybe, it's like finding a different job. It's like this justice is coming in order for you to move forward in a situation that's gonna, take you out of this like feeling lack of state that you are feeling like right now. It's definitely gonna bring more like financial gain, like your finances are gonna stable out. Um, but it's Three of Swords to the Ace of Cups. So it's like, okay, so like when you move forward in this situation, it's definitely going to bring more like financial gain. Um, your finances are going to balance out more once you can move past this like, this like regretful energy with the Three of Swords, whether it's like, backstabbing, betrayal, and manipulation going on. Once you're able to like move past this, um, it's like once you work past it, your guides want you to know that your finances are going to get better. But not only that, like you're going to have like, your love is going to like balance out. Like the love situation you're in is going to be balanced out as well. Um, and whether it's like you moving on past and just, letting bygones be bygones and, whatever happened in the past no longer letting it affect your present moment. Yeah, definitely putting an end and letting go of anything that is currently affecting you in this present moment is what they want you to know. The more you learn to release and let go of things that are holding you back and not serving you, your finances and your love situation is going to balance out. Yeah, so it's like, and they're also wanting me to tell you that, don't take any quick, immature action when it comes to any situation coming your way. Really think it through, really sit with yourself and ponder on the pros and cons of like how to approach a certain situation. Because if you take quick action, it's going to put you back in this Five of Swords energy. But the actions you are taking now and the steps you're taking in releasing and letting go is also bringing you out of this Five of Swords energy. And so they want you to keep your vibration high. They want you to keep thinking positive. They want you to keep doing like the internal personal like work that you are doing, because they are aware that you do battle a lot in your head that a lot of people are not aware of. They also want you to know that they are with you. They are also helping you work through those emotions and the battles that you are going through. They're also guiding you on things that you need to release and let go of. Stop fighting with yourself and those around you. It's definitely making it harder for your situation. Work with the Knight of Wands. It's like work on your immature thoughts. Work on any like flighty ideas that you have or any flighty emotions. Continue to make a solid foundation for yourself in order to move forward. Woo! Yeah. Dang. Woo, those are good cards. So I had 4 cards flip all out at the same, all face down. So the Three of Cups, it's like, you're going to be coming into a celebrative energy by the end of January. And it's like the celebrative energy and this renewal of like happy energy and like having fun energy is going to help you also like break free of, anything that might be holding you back. Also stop juggling your importance. Stop thinking that you can't give back to yourself. Because they're saying like, like it's okay to take care of yourself. It's, you have to give back to yourself in order to also like move forward with any actions you're wanting to take. Stop juggling your health, stop juggling self-care, stop juggling if you're worthy. You are worthy, you do deserve everything. And they're saying it's time for you to get back in your Emperor energy. It's like continue making the progress you're making, and you'll definitely get there back in your Emperor energy by the end of January. They also are saying like, like you are aware of like the actions you've taken in the past. You beat yourself up about it way too much. It's time to forgive yourself for those actions that you have taken. Um, stop holding on to it. Um, because it's not doing anybody, like, it's not, if like you holding on to the things is not affecting anybody around you. It's just mainly affecting you. So that's what I have for you, Berto. Just know there is like renewal energy of love. Um, um, like your love life, there's that renewal of energy. There's also that renewal of energy and like your finances being balanced out. And it's like your guides are guiding you on, they're giving you little nudges of letting you know, like, hey, stop beating yourself up. It's okay. We're gonna get through this. You're strong. You got this. Um, and so like by you like acknowledging the things you need to work on and let go of, they're also helping like balance out your love life and your financial situation. You're welcome, Berto. I'm glad it triggered you in a good way. But just keep your vibration high. Continue doing what you're doing. It's working out and it's paying off for you. All right. Iceman. Well, I'm glad it's exactly what you're going through. I'm glad I could pull your energy and, give you advice and connect with your energy spot on it. It does mean a lot when I do that. Um, Thanks for coming over and hanging out in the live stream and waiting patiently for your turn. I know you're quite far down on the list, but all right, Daisha, are you still Iceman, are you in the live stream? Hey, woman's things. I will add you to the list. All right, go ahead and type your question, hon. Don't post your question yet until I get to you. No, there is quite a few people in front of you. If you do not want to wait, if you would like to skip the line, the PayPal donation are open. That gives you, if you do make a $5.55 donation to the PayPal, it does skip you ahead of everybody. Hey, Rani. Chella, did you send me a penny, really? All right, Daisha. Rainy, please hold your question until I get to you. Please and thank you. Hey, Himashi, you're still a ways down on the line. Actually, you're not a ways. There's Iceman didn't respond, so I'm moving on to Daisha. Um, Himashi, you are after Daisha, so but please hold your question. Don't type it in the chat yet. All right. So how does P feel about Daisha? Currently in no contact. How does P feel towards Daisha? Currently no contact. How does P currently feel towards Daisha? No contact. All right. How does P feel towards Daisha? Currently in no contact. How does P? Woo! Three of Wands. They're definitely up in their head about certain things. How does? Ooh, Ten of Cups. Man, they're definitely thinking of like the times that you guys had together. It was light-hearted energy. There was a lot of celebration going on. It was like a lot of loving, equal give and take energy. It's like maybe you felt at home with them and they felt at home with you. I do see it as like, they felt like they could like be them around you and like really let loose. All right, how does ooh the Five of Cups. So it's like definitely like something like they do have regrets over. Maybe it's like you have regrets away from walking away from them with the High Priestess here. So and then the Four of Swords. It's like okay, so with the High Priestess and the Four of Swords, it's like somebody knows that they need to work on something to come out of this like stuck, tied, bound energy. Somebody does need to do some shadow work, working on oneself, working on one's self-esteem. Um, you know, they definitely are guarded in this situation. I don't know if it's they're afraid to like um come back around and like really like open up. Maybe they feel like you're not open to, bringing balance back into the situation. With the Six of Coins, it's very loving and nurturing energy. The Six of Coins is trying to get it like a different perspective. But it's like with like somebody like being up in their head and like having regrets about the situation. It's they're not grounded out. They're not really connected with oneself because their emotions and their thoughts are all over the place when it comes to the situation. I with the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Cups, it's like, maybe there was some like emotional immaturity going on which caused this no contact, this separation. The Nine of Cups, it's like the moon talks about like in the moon, it talks about like things being hidden, like not really having like a full understanding about what's like going on. And that could happen with the Page of Cups in reverse, like immature, communication. The Seven of Swords, and then the Sun card. So, it's like I do see them coming, like having thoughts of like coming back around to bring this thing back in. With the Sun card, it's like, somebody's done some like really deep, like diving shadow work here with the Seven of Swords in reverse, coming out of that energy that keeps one stuck. Knight of Cups not being like really working on like emotional understanding on what one wants. Um, Hold on, Himanshi. I'm not quite to you, so Deja, I hope this is resonating with you. Uh, but it is something that they do have like thoughts. I don't know if it's like wishy-washy thoughts of like coming back in contact and trying to like pick up where things left over. But at like the last card I pulled was the Sun card. And then on the bottom of the deck it's Seven of Coins, Ten of Wands, Queen of Cups, Eight of Wands, the Fool. So, there is definitely some thoughts of like coming back around and, starting a new beginning and taking that leap of faith with this connection. You're welcome. I'm glad it was really helpful. Thank you for coming into my live stream. Say if okay, so I feel more comfortable doing it like a sex reading as a personal reading, like one-on-one, not open on YouTube, for everybody to like have like an open look on like your sex life. So that is something I would like to keep personal between, you know what I mean? All right, Mashi. All right, Comanche. Is N Comanche's twin flame soulmate or karmic? Is N Comanche's twin flame soulmate or karmic? All right, is in Himashi's twin flame, soulmate, or karmic? Four of Wands in the reverse. So with the Seven of Coins, the Hermit, and the Judgment, so the Judgment card's in reverse. It's like, I'm getting that you get like a happy-go-lucky vibe from this person, and like they make you feel lighthearted and like open and carefree. But it's like I'm getting that you need to like retreat and like really think of like exactly like and like really analyze this like person's behaviors and actions around you and like get a deeper understanding for like what they're really about. So with the Four of Wands here in reverse, I'm getting like automatically to me that says no, they're not your twin flame or your soulmate. I'm definitely getting that it is a karmic. Um, there's things going on with this person that you are completely unaware of here with the moon. But then again, like karmics can come into our life and it's like lessons that we go through with the karmics. I believe in different things when it comes to soulmates, twin flames, and karmics. It's like all three of them are like people who come into our lives to teach us different things, lessons, learn things about ourselves that we may not even recognize. So it's like, if say a karmic was to come into your life and they were to teach you things about yourself to like really help you grow and like get a deeper understanding and like set boundaries with yourself and those around you. It's like, some karmics are good and some karmics are bad. Like, I'm not necessarily saying this person is like a bad karmic or a negative karmic in your life. Because karmics can grow into soulmates, whether it's like a plutonic or platonic, like friendship level type of karmic. Um, I do see that it could grow into something deeper. Um, well, thank you, Jones. Um, Becky, thank you for that recommendation. That means a lot. I appreciate it. Um, like, and I'm also seeing it go another way. So with like the Six of Cups out here, ooh, we got the Devil card out here. This card that just fell out on the floor. Okay, so with this Six of Cups, I'm seeing this like if you really like entangle your energy with this person too much, just because there are things going on that you are completely unaware of and like you are blind to, it's like if you decide to entangle your energy with this person, it could throw things off balance that you have going on. It could also, possibly bring some setbacks with the progress that you made. It could definitely take you out of this, like, because the Sun card's out here in the Three of Cups and then the Devil card. So it's like, do you really like want to like throw like everything you've worked so hard to work on and like build and like realign your energy and put yourself like the energy that you've worked to build yourself into? It's like, do you really want to like throw that off for some like devilish, like, oh, it's fun for the moment. Oh, this person, like, for the like temporary like excitement, it's like, do you really want to like ruin your progress you've made? Oops. Like okay, so in my opinion, when it comes to being connected to people, whether it's just by like passing by, whether it's sitting down having a conversation, but if you were on an intimate level with this person, It's like you're always going to feel connected to them regardless if you're separated. I seen this thing. I think it might have been like on TikTok when I was scrolling. But it's like if you come together with somebody and you are intimate, it's like you emotionally and spiritually connect with that person when you have an intimate relationship with them. So it doesn't matter if you separate or part ways, you're still emotionally and energetically connected and spiritually connected to that person because you're swapping energies by having an intimate connection with them. Becky, thank you for that recommendation. Um, Rainy, I'm gonna ask you, you're gonna have to wait because there is people ahead of you. Um, but if you don't want to wait in line, feel free to make the PayPal donation. That way you can skip ahead of everybody. But please do not post questions in the chat until I get to you. All right. So that's what I have for that on that for you, Himanshi. All right. Ritisha, are you still here? Are you guys Charlotte, yes you are. Um you're welcome. Himanshi, also like okay, so if you didn't have like an intimate connection with them, but it's like you guys shared energy. I don't know if you guys like hung out. Um, but it's not hard to energetically connect with people and feel their energy. Also, there is a mutual energetic sharing field. Like, say, this person's hard to get off your mind. Or if you're just like going about and like they're not on your mind and all of a sudden like boom, they pop up in your head. It's probably because that person is also thinking about you. But with like the initial like everything, like how everything ended, you got to take everything into perspective and take it into mind and account like okay, how did things end? Was it on good terms or was it on bad terms? Like what all happened like between you guys on like when you guys are like put you in this no contact situation. And analyze and process it from there. If it's like, does this person like benefit being in your life? Do you benefit from being in their life? Like what are you guys like bringing to the table to equally and help each other evolve and grow. Like if there's nothing that's like, helping each other, if you're, what's the right word I'm looking for? If this person is not complementing your life and like helping you evolve and grow on a deeper and helping you achieve your goals and inspiring you and pushing you, that's where it comes down to like, or is this somebody that you want in your life if they're not helping you grow and move past things then that you need to grow and move past. Well, Charlotte, I'm glad you like listening. Um, I know sometimes I can get repetitive because man, it's just hard for me to put things into words some days, but other days it's like easy. Okay, I don't think Ratisha's in the chat anymore. So Charlotte, love, go ahead and post your question. So I'm gonna try and keep this under 3 hours. So because I'm afraid that's where it's gonna cut me off at is at 3 hours. So we got 30 minutes left to get through 6 people. So all right, I can do it. All right. It, all right. Will Jay and I ever be more than friends? Not John, is it? Is this a new person, a new energy for you? All right. Will Jay and I ever be more than friends? For Charlotte. Will Charlotte and Jay be more than just friends? Okay, Becky. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified when I go live again. All right. Will Charlotte and Jay ever be more than just friends? Five of Wands. Something, there's like a battle going on. Options with the Seven of Cups. Ten of Cups. King of Swords. Taking action. I know you didn't, Sai. Five of Coins. Feeling left out in the cold. Not feeling good enough. Charlotte, get out of your head about not being good enough for people. Because you are. You got beautiful energy. You're strong. You're independent. You know, and maybe if it's like, if it's not progressing, if you guys are just like stuck at a friend level, you know, maybe it's because he's playing the field, or maybe it's because you're playing the field, and it's like you want this person, but it's like, you know, you're afraid okay, well, if it don't work out, then, you know, it's kind of like you're leaving your options open, and maybe he's leaving his options open. You know, maybe it's a mutual thing that where you guys are both battling oneself inside one's head and juggling the idea of maybe because you guys don't feel good enough for each other. Because we got the Two of Coins, and that talks about juggling. So it's like, you know, maybe both of you guys are juggling options, keeping your options open because, hey, Deb, you know, because it's like you guys don't feel good enough for each other. You know, because of shit you've been through in the past. But just because you've been through some shit in the past doesn't mean you gotta, it's like, so, okay, let me rephrase this. So with my mind, my thought process, like everything I've been through in the past, you know, and I was like, honestly, I'm at a point in my life where I just accept things for what it is. It is what it is if it don't work out. If it works out, great, awesome, you know. But if it don't work out, then oh well, it didn't work out. Like it's not gonna stop me from being me and stop me from like trying to find what I want, what I deserve. Um, type of energy. If that makes sense, Charlotte. It's like you are good enough. You are battling your inside your head. Uh, Nara, please, Deb, I got you on the list. Nara, I will add you to the list. Please, do not be posting comments, not comments, but your questions until I get to you. You know, with the Six of Coins, so it's like there's like definitely a big imbalance here. It's, you know, probably, you know, it's like, okay, so Charlotte, I need you to do something. So with the Two of Swords here, it's like take the rose-colored glasses off when it comes to you feeling like you are not acceptable, like you don't deserve love. You are worthy. You do deserve love. You have a beautiful soul. You got great energy. You're an outgoing person. but at the same aspect, it's like you don't take no shit from anybody. So it's like if you take your you don't take no shit from nobody attitude and put it into your life in a more positive way of, you know, like kind of like how I said, like if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Like you guys either remain friends or you guys both go your separate ways. You know, some people are just not like compatible when it comes to a relationship. Um, but at the same aspect, it's like you've got to open up and like really express your desires and your wants towards this person in order for them to get an understanding of where you're coming at and what you want out of this situation. It's like you got to break past your own personal barriers when it comes to this for a wand situation. That's the big thing I see that's like holding it back from it progressing. You know, there are 7 people ahead of you, Niara. So if you know if it's something that you don't want to stick around and wait, if you want to skip ahead of the line, feel free to, you know, hit that PayPal, make a 555 donation to jump ahead of everybody. You know, and if it's, you know, if you just want to hang out and wait till I get to you, that's great also. Um, so Charlotte Love, that's what I have for you. It's like you got to break past your own personal barriers that are keeping you stuck in your head and feeling like you're not good enough because you are. Ty, are you still in the chat? But at the same aspect, like Charlotte, it's like you're afraid to take this step because you're afraid of getting hurt again. I completely get it and I understand it. But it's like you'll never know if you don't like really like break past your own barriers and do it. Rosa, yes, I will get you. Thank you, Ty, for hanging out and waiting. I'm trying to get past these and through these as fast as I can. All right. You're welcome, Rosa. Did Kim like the videos I made for her on TikTok? TikTok. Sorry. One of those tongue days. All right. So did Kim like the videos I made for her on TikTok? She's a Capricorn, by the way. What was Kim's response to these TikTok videos timing? Eight of Swords in the reverse to the Judgment card. Four of Coins. Sai, you're actually next. If I add you to the list, the end of the list, the end of the list could keep growing depending on how many more people come in here. So I'm just gonna leave you where you're at. What did Kim think of these videos Ty made for her on TikTok? Definitely has them in their feelings. Looking at the love situation different with the Ace of Cups here to the Queen of Cups. Whew. Dang. Okay, so whatever these videos were of Ty, however you described your feelings, your love, like trying to, it's like you did these to give this person a different perspective on things, on like, where you were coming at in certain situations. Because I'm getting the feeling is like it doesn't matter how many times you tried to describe how you felt or like how like the process on how you went to try and like um or like what you did to try and like break this like person out of their like negative thinking, their negative thought process. It's like and if it's a situation where like you guys like walked away from each other, but I'm not getting the vibe it's like a situation that you guys like walked away from each other. I could be wrong, it could be. But it's like whatever the videos are about, it's definitely got her in her feelings. Um, ooh, the sun card here. So it's like, okay, so it's like you made these videos for her to have like a deeper understanding of like your feelings and where you sit with her and what you really want from her and where you were coming from. And that you're explaining that your intentions are pure when it comes to her. Um, it's like her feeling and seeing like these videos that you made with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, the Eight of Swords in the reverse. It's like, maybe like she was like in deep conflict, like a mental prison, like depressed, like not feeling good enough. Maybe it's because she was like holding on to shit from her past. Um, you know, maybe she's like really been like emotionally like torn down by other people that she's been with or other people that she's been around. Um, I am getting the energy of like her viewing these videos and it just like being mind blowing and it giving her different like perspective and shedding light on the situation when it comes between you guys in a more healthy, positive perspective. Um, it's definitely got her like thinking of her emotions and like thinking of the situation with the Eight of Cups here. But it's like what it's like, okay, so when she does see these videos that you have posted, um, it does catch her off guard a little bit. Especially if she's been hurt. It's like, okay, what is this like? Like she's going through her healing process, she's going through her grieving process, and it's like she's like trying to like open herself back up to where she can trust herself with her emotions and her in like a direction that she wants to go. Um, I'm also getting with like this sun card. So it's like the Nine of Wands. So if like she stays up at night just like being stuck on like past events, like things that she knows like she needs to let go because it's nothing she can change. Like, and if she is like scrolling TikTok late at night when she should be sleeping and getting rest, but she's unable to because she's like dealing with so much on her mind, it's like she does scroll past her like TikToks, and when she does see them, it brings a smile and joy to her face. It definitely does, like, with the temperance and the strength here, it does give her hope, and like things are gonna get better, that she is gonna get through this, and maybe she hasn't reached out to you and like really like fully opened up to you about like seeing them, maybe because she's going through her own trust issues right now. Uh, Nara, no, we did not miss with your turn. Rainy, there are 3 people before you. Just know that she does see him, and when she does see him, it does bring like a smile to her face. Rainy, please don't post your question. I am not to you yet. So that's what I have that on for you. That's what I have on that for you, Ty. You're welcome, and thank you for being here. Um, Ty, go ahead and post your question in the chat. Yeah, go ahead and that's a good question, Ty. All right. Hi, woman things. Woman things, please stay present because after Sai, it is you. But please hold your question. Don't post it in the chat. You are next after Sai. Just hang out and please stay present. Because if you're not present, I'm gonna move right past you. All right. How should Sai channel their energy in partnerships, relationships? Okay, so how should Sai channel their emotional and passionate energy when it comes to partnerships and relationships different? Woo! So we got the Six of Coins and the Five of Cups. And then the Sun card. And then the Knight of Coins. You definitely got the power to make things very, like, emotionally balanced, very passionate, very magical. Okay, so here's the thing I'm getting. Okay, so like say, okay, so if you're in a partnership with somebody, like if you have like, somebody in mind, like say we're just gonna say boyfriend for instance, okay? Somebody you're pursuing or somebody that's courting you. Okay, so with that, it's like, okay, so when you're courting with somebody, if you're going out with somebody, dating somebody, it's like you want that passion and that energy mentally and emotionally to be completely different than how you would than how it would be with your girlfriends, like, or with like business, like with like colleagues and employees. So it's like you don't want that same passionate fiery energy with your partner as you do with the people you work with. So if you have a partner, it's like you want to keep things spicy, you want to keep things vibrant, you like add new things, spice it up a little bit. You know, but if it's like if you don't have a partner and it's like you go out with the girls, so say like keep it lighthearted, keep it laughy, keep it bubbly, depending on the situation and the circumstance and your surroundings. It's kind of like go chameleon. Um, if say like if you have a girls' night out but you have a partner, it's like, if you go out with the girls and your partner's with not with you, it's like, be more of like a chameleon. Keep your energy pulled back away from like other men who may like come on to you. Um, but when it comes to partnerships, it's like you try and keep it spicy, flavorful, like um, and it's like when you're like I cause okay, so like going out with the girls, it's like we're loud about our emotions. Where it's like we're carefree with our emotions. But if I was like in a relationship and it came to like me expressing my emotions, and my emotional well-being, it's something I would want to be taken serious. Not saying that like emotions, like especially on like a girlfriend level, it's like emotions are important there too. It's like, so there's a mutual understanding of what lines to cross and what lines not to cross. Um, But definitely, like when it comes to your partnerships, for like to keep it a Ten of Cups energy, add more spice. Do like cute, like leave cute little notes around the house, or do things that like get their attention to keep that fire and that passion going. And it's like if it's like a new partnership, like don't be so open with your energy. Be more reserved with your energy, especially your passionate energy when it comes to partnerships slash relationships. Don't be like, if you feel like your energy and your presence is not being respected, don't be afraid to Ten of Swords that shit and just cut it off. Be like, okay, well, I'm not being respected. You don't appreciate my energy, my presence around you. So it's like, bye, gone. You know what I mean? Like, be cutthroat with when it comes to your presence and your energy. Like, if people aren't respecting you, and it's somebody who's trying to pursue you and trying to have something with you, if there's not that mutual respect there, cut it off. Don't allow them to have access like that to you. And when it comes to your emotional state, it's like don't ever let anybody downplay your emotions. Because I believe people's emotions help guide them into making choices. So it's like if you're having these uneasy emotions and you verbally express that, and it's not like and it's not like acknowledged, and they just cut you down until you know you're wrong for feeling like that, then what good's that person doing in your energy? And it's like have a more grounded, a more grounded like idea of what you want out of relationships. Like if it's new partnerships that are coming in, it's like, lay it out on the line of like, hey, this is what I'm looking for, these are my goals, this is what I want to build towards. And if it's not met, and if it's something that they don't want, it's like, don't allow those people to have access to your energy or access to you intimately also. Keep it cutthroat from like the beginning. That's how I am, but everybody's different. You don't got to take the cutthroat energy advice if you don't want to, but it's like, don't let no fuck boys come in and fuck up what you got going. Whether you have been like celibate for 8 years, it's like, just because you want like that tantric, that intimate release and that intimate connection. But if you don't really know if somebody's like a fuckboy, and if you can't really like precisely calculate their intentions towards you, don't just hold back. Don't intimately open up and let them have, that energetic connection to that part of you. I'm not saying you attract the wrong people. What I'm saying is like be careful and very guarded with who you let in your yoni, because the minute you take that emotional, passionate, fiery energy you're feeling at the time, and you intimately connect with somebody, it's like you energetically connect yourself to them. Um, and if it's something like if it's a person you don't want to feel like you're stuck up in your head about, and you don't know what to do, and it's somebody who throws you off your game, and if you're not quite sure of their intentions and what they want and where they want to go in life, it's like, hey Karen, it's like, don't allow them access to your yoni like that. I'm not saying you attract the wrong people, just be very careful on who you intimately share your energy with. Hey Karen, the cat ninja. Meow. So off your energy alone, the kind of lovers that would probably suit you, um, Nara, no, it's not your turn. Uh, that would suit you is like people who, have a plan in action already. Like people who, men who maybe already established, and if it's like you want to, I don't, if it's higher class men that you're attracted to, then it's higher class men you're attracted to. But it doesn't matter like what kind of person you attract into your life. If their goals and their life goals and where they want to go in life doesn't line up to where you want to go also, it's, don't intimately connect with them, you know, like on a sexual level. It's cool to have like friends. Like I try to be friends with anybody and everybody, but that's just because I'm a weirdo and I like connecting with people. Because Karen, always connect with older men. You know, and if it's like if you are more about like, you know, a deeper spiritual connection to things and the people around you, then you know, then go after, you know, men who are more spiritually connected to people and things around them. You know, people who do have things going for them in life. People who can help you build and go after your goals and your aspirations, and people who build you and, you know, push you to grow for the betterment of you, not for the betterment of what suits them and what they can possibly get out of. Um, you know, definitely go try attract people who are just not all about like connecting with you because you're eye candy. You know, try and, you know, connect and attract men who see you as a great investment, you know, that wifey material. You know, the I can't even say the word. You know, older men are usually more well established. They usually have things going for them, and you know, it's like I do see a lot like older men like they are looking for somebody who is younger than them that they can bring on board and help build and help grow and you know, help achieve their goals because you know it's a place in their life where they've achieved their goals, and you know, it's like if that's making sense. Oh, we're past 3 hours. Women's things, are you still in here? Okay, well, my cards are not letting me shuffle. So I'm taking that um as you know, I'm being told to walk around because my back is starting to bother me. Walk around, go outside, get some fresh air, take a drink, my energy drink. Okay. Yes, guys, please like, do, share, and subscribe. How to know my ex's current feelings and will he be coming back to me? Okay. Women, I'm gonna take like a pause, a break for like 2 minutes. I'm gonna shut my camera off. I'm gonna walk outside, get some fresh air, inhale some tobacco. Oh. I hope everybody's having an awesome day. I'm having a good day. I'm all bubbly. How's your day going, Karen? Turd, Rainy, women. Okay. Let me walk back up my stairs. Whoops. Okay. I am back. All right. So for women, I want to know my ex's current feelings and will he be coming back to me? What's women's current ex's current feelings and will he be coming back to her? What's his current feelings and will he be coming back to her? What's women's ex's current feelings and will he be coming back to her? Five of Swords. Definitely beating himself up, you know, having regrets. Queen of Coins. There definitely needs to be balance when it comes to emotions, thoughts, and feelings. Um, I'm getting the feeling like they had to walk away because things weren't balanced. It was something that they were starting to feel like stuck and tied to, something that wasn't moving forward. With the Page of Swords. Excuse me, hold on. I am seeing, like with the Nine of Cups, it's like, like if there was more balance, when it comes to expressing feelings, thoughts, and ideas, um, there would have been more of like a Nine of Coins energy and more nurturing, more grounded connection between you guys. Will this person be coming back towards women? Ten of Wands. Maybe also they feel like it's a situation that had to end, so they could put an end to like all the chaos in their mind. Like with the Sun card. So it's like World card in reverse to the Ten of Cups. Okay, so with the Sun, the World, and then the Ten of Cups, and then the Page of Cups. It's like there definitely needs to be some like growth on both sides when it comes to emotions. If this thing was to come back together in order for it to work. Ooh, his mother didn't like you. And you gotta always love those meddling mothers who don't like spouses and cause issues and, tries to step in and cause separation issues. You gotta love them. I definitely know what that's like. It definitely happened in my relationship. But anyways, that's moving on past my issues and my struggles I've gone through. Ten of coins in reverse. That explains the with if he lets his mother influence his decisions when it comes to his love life, if he doesn't set personal boundaries and lets his mom control his love life and the people he's with, I don't see it happening. Because we got the Chariot and the Three of Swords, so and then like the Three of Cups. So it's like in a way he's like trying to like protect you and like your emotional well-being by being distant from you and having no contact with you. Just because where there is, because the Ten of Coins talks about like heritage, like family lineage, talks about family, where he is letting his family, especially his mother, come in between you guys. Um, I do see that his mom's ideas and opinions, thoughts, and feelings, play a big part with the Five of Wands here, especially when it comes to his relationships. And it's kind of like, if men do have a close bond with their mom, they will let their mothers influence their love life, and it will keep them from like going after what they truly want, how his mom is definitely playing a big deal. His mother's opinions was definitely a big tower moment in this love situation. So as far as him coming back anytime soon towards you, and like having a relationship with you, I don't see it happening unless he can set boundaries with his mom. All right, Rainy, if you are still here, go ahead and post your question in the chat, dear. What's AB's feelings towards Rainy? Um, women's, if there's black magic going on in that situation, I would just steer clear from it. Um, you know, let things happen in divine timing. Let things work out with them. Don't try and get wrapped up with somebody, especially if there's stuff like that going on. Um, What's AB's feelings towards Rainy? So with what is Knight of Swords, Six of Swords, Six of Cups, Five of Coins. So what I'm seeing is like this person took action to move on to calmer waters, to find balance and things that were more peaceful in his life, to bring him out of this like Five of Coins, this lack mentality energy, to find their happiness. So it's like I don't know the whole situation with you guys, but it's like they did move away from it because it's something that wasn't, they weren't feeling balanced, they weren't feeling reciprocated in. There was just too much like murky water between you guys, and so it's like they had to move away from you and step away from you because things were not balanced. They were not finding any like joy, contentment in this relationship. It's something that they were very guarded in. Their emotions with the Knight of Cups, I'm taking it, it's like their emotions were cut off, and it's like they, with the Devil card, they knew that it was a situation that they were not happy in, and it was a situation, it's like they had to step away and walk away from it to bring the magic back into their life in order for them to be able to manifest, just because everything that was going on in this situation, it was causing um unbalance in it. And it's like right now, like you're being asked to focus more on you and stop focusing so much on this person. Also bring back the joy and the light in your own life, in your own happiness. Because I do see that your energy is so wrapped around what this person is doing, what they got going on, who they're with. It's like if they did step away from you, it's like let them step away from you. If they come back, they come back, but let them do whatever they're doing. Stop giving this so much focus. Really balance things out in your life. Find your own peace, find your own happiness. And if it comes back together and you guys are both like on an energetic plane where you guys align, then it'll happen. So that's what I have for you on that, Rainy. Jones, are you still here in the live stream? Yeah, stop focusing so much on this person. It's like if they're not like physically in your life every day, and if you guys are not like in contact, you guys are not in a relationship, try and focus on other things that are going to better your life. Um, you know, so work on yourselves. Do what you got to do to heal yourself and make you better for you, not for somebody else. All right. Deb, are you still here in the live stream? Yeah. Do heal. Do take your own personal space. Pull your energy back away from this person because obviously it's not going in the direction you want it to go. You're not getting what you want out of it. It's starting to hold you back, and it's starting to like cause blockages in every aspect of your life. Deb, are you still here? You know, soulmates, sometimes all soulmates are not meant to stay in our life. Some soulmates are to come in for a period of time, teach us things that we need to learn, and, you know, go on their merry way. You're welcome. Deb, are you still here? Okay, go ahead and post your question, love. Thanks for hanging out and being patient and being present. I'm trying to get through these as fast as I can before StreamYards cuts me off because I'm out of streaming hours. After I get to Rosa, that's where I'm going to end the live stream. All right. Deb is up. All right, Deb, do you have like a general, do you want a general reading, or do you have like, do you want to ask a question? You know, if you have a question in mind, go ahead and type it in the chat. Or, you know, if you want a general reading, go ahead and type general. All right. General reading for Deb. What's going on with Deb? What does Deb need to be aware of? All right. What does Deb need to be aware of? What does Deb need to work on? What does she need to know? General reading for Deb. Woo! The end of a tough cycle approaches in the reverse. You and your loved ones are safe. Confidence is key to your success in the reverse. Bring love into the situation in reverse. Work through your fears. A fiery climax approaches. What does Deb need to know? What does she need to work on? What's going on with Deb? A general reading for Deb. Time to give rather than take. Okay, so with this, I see this situation is like you've been giving too much time and energy into a situation, whether it be love, work, friendships. It's like whatever you're like dealing with, it's definitely causing a blockage. You know, you feel like the situation at hand is not like balanced, like there's no equal give and take in it whatsoever. Um, you know, and it's like you're being called to take action to move forward in a certain way, but it's like you're lacking the confidence to do it because you don't um yeah, a new start is coming. So it's like once you learn how to like release this and let go of whatever may be like holding you back or whatever decision that's been like weighing on your mind, whether it's like walking away and starting, you know, looking for a new job, whether it's, you know, cutting certain people out of your life because, you know, they're no longer helping you. They're taking more of your time and more away from you than they are giving to you. It's definitely a situation that's got you stuck up in your head with the work through your fears. As soon as you like work through these fears and take that action to move forward in a positive direction, it's like you're gonna have a fiery climax. And you might start feeling like a fiery climax by like your passions, like the things you enjoy doing, coming back to life and coming back to spark once you start giving back to yourself more. Um, and it's like when you do cut these energies off, it's like, your prosperity lies ahead. Your finances are going to start coming back into like where they should be. Um, and with the prosperity lies ahead, there's also a new start coming. So whether it be in love, whether it be work related, it's like there's a situation or relationship that you definitely need to release to the divine. Surrender it, give it to God, let God handle it. Um, let your ancestors handle it, whatever you believe in. Um, you definitely need to do some more meditating and contemplating and really like think like exactly like the proper way to release and let go of this situation, walk away from it. Because it's a situation that definitely has your emotions running high at the moment. And that could be, causing some brain fog, especially if your emotions are high. It's like you're not really able to make the right, proper, calculated move into getting rid of whatever you need to get rid of. See, what do you need to release? So there's definitely something that you need to release, let go of, move away from. Put up boundaries, say, enough's enough. I'm done with this situation. I can no longer do it. It's causing me more mental and emotional strain than it is helping me. You're definitely having a hard time communicating this because communication is key. Came out in the struggle position, so it's like you are pondering like ways of how to communicate the issue at hand that you're dealing with, and it's like you're running into a barrier. Because your emotions are running so high. Ooh, congratulations on that. Um, that's awesome. But it's like you're also having like a hard time communicating exactly what you need in order for like things to help you out and like things to be balanced. I don't know if it has to do with like the home life. But it's definitely time to like step back into your power and stop letting people like take advantage of you and walk all over you. Um, Heal from whatever like past traumas or heartaches that you may have experienced here recently. Um, the answers to the situation you need are coming. Um, that's awesome. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. Just know that like with your home life, the communication that you are having a hard time like expressing and like getting out there and getting everybody on the same line. Know that, like when you do find the right words and the proper way to communicate, like, hey, like these, it's like stressful, I need more help with this area. Just know that it is going to go in your favor. It's going to flow easily. Um, I don't see the situation like popping off out of control. And especially if it's like a situation that's been going on for a while and you've like expressed it in a nice, calmly way. Don't be afraid to step into your I like your She-Ra power and express it and say things bluntly. Don't be afraid of that. Stop holding it back. Yeah, I don't blame you. I'd keep it quiet too until everything's signed. And I am taking, like, once the papers are signed and it's a said done deal, there's going to be a lot of requirements that are required, like changes. I don't know if it's like with schedules or. All right, so that's all the cards it's let me pull on your energy, but congratulations on that. I hope you sign your papers on your job change here soon. Congratulations. Little woohoo happy dance for you. So that's what I have for you, Deb. Hey, Tandon. My free list is closed. Just because I am trying to wrap this up before I run out of StreamYard time. Naira, are you still here? Thank you for that like and that sub. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you are notified when I go live next. Naira, are you still in the live stream? Rosa, are you still in the live stream? Okay, Rosa, go ahead and type your question in the chat, hun. And then this is where after you, I'm going to end the live stream. Thank you for patiently waiting. Jackie, I closed the live, the free list. You're welcome, Deb. Because I've been on here for 3.5 hours. I also do need to get off here. I'm trying to. Rosa is the last free live read I'm doing. If you would like to, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you are notified when I do go live again. I'm almost out of StreamYard hours on streaming. So Rose is my last one just because I don't want to get cut off by StreamYards in the middle of people's reads. So, all right, who you see for a new partner coming towards me soon? What's this new love partner coming towards Rosa? New love partner for Rosa. New love partner for Rosa. Woo! Could be an Earth sign. Queen of Coins. Seven of Coins. Very fiery, passionate energy with the Lovers. You know, this person may have like a wild side, or maybe you kind of have a wild side. And you know, maybe it's like you guys are coming together to help like balance certain aspects of each other's lives out. The Ace of Cups and the Devil card could definitely be an earth sign. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Could also be a water sign here, because we got the Ace of Cups and then the Death card. So thank you, Deb. You know, it's like you could be more like grounded. You know, and they could be coming in. It could be somebody coming in to like bring more like fire and like more excitement into your life. You know, because if you're just like a chill homebody and you stick by yourself, you really don't go out much. You know, they could be coming in, you know, to bring more and more adventures to your life, more like spontaneous. You know, somebody who like really helps you like open up and let loose. Um, you know, this person could be like more spontaneous than you are. You know, they could be impulsive. The Star card. Man, there's a lot of like fiery, passionate energy here for you. Ooh, you're on a dating app. Three of Swords. Be careful on those dating apps, please. The Three of Swords just came out. You know, because especially with like the dating apps, there's like people who, you know, like who do catfish, who do take advantage of people. So be very, very, very cautious, please. Especially if you're a person who doesn't like really put themselves out there like in on the like the dating scene, dating market. You know, please, 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 please be super careful. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. Set boundaries. Um, you know, if you do meet up with somebody, meet them there at the place. Don't go in the same vehicle. You know, meet them in a public place. Just don't go and meet them at their house. You know, set boundaries. Let them know like what you're okay with, what you're comfortable with, what you're not comfortable with. Yeah. But you know, it's somebody who's like very exciting. You know, somebody who's spontaneous, somebody who likes, you know, like random adventures, that type of thing. Okay, good. But you know, I'm not gonna put a time limit on it. You know, it is somebody who's very passionate, somebody who's very outgoing, somebody who, you know, likes the likes to laugh, likes to have, you know, just spontaneous. Um, so, but it could be an earth sign or a water sign coming towards you that is very passionate, very, you know, easygoing, very outspoken. You're welcome. Thanks for popping in on my live stream. It's greatly appreciated. So to everybody who's still watching, I know I have mods in here still, I think. I appreciate you guys being here modding for me. I appreciate all the likes, shares, and subscribes to the channel. It definitely does help me grow. But this is where I'm gonna end it. So until next time, guys, bye.